Teams from Charles Herbert Flowers. South County. And T.C. Williams meet today in a first round match on It's Academic. Hello, I'm Mac McGarry. Here's the opening round. Each team begins with 100 points, 10 up for a right answer, 10 off for a wrong answer. In this round, the contestants here in the studio don't see the writing on their screens that you do at home. Team whose light is on first has a chance to answer. All answers begin with the letter M, correct answers, that is. Number one, this order of mammals includes kangaroos and opossums. Williams.
Marsupials.
That's right. This is the capital city of the Philippines. Flowers.
Manila.
That's right. In 1955, the actions of Rosa Parks began the bus boycott.
Montgomery, Alabama.
TC. Montgomery is right. He and Frederick Engels wrote the communist
Marx.
Karl Marx, right. This is the last name of colonial clergyman Increase and Cotton.
Mathers.
TC, that's right, Mather. He starred in all three Spider-Man movies. Okay, TC.
Yes. Tubby McGuire.
That's right. This linear measure is equal to 1,760 yards. South County.
Mile.
Mile is right. The leaf of this tree is on the flag of Canada. TC.
What is a maple?
Maple is right, and there's the opening round of It's Academic.
It's Academic with Mac McGarry. Sponsored by Giant Food. You've got a giant on your side.
Now that's cheering with enthusiasm. Thank you, ladies, and welcome to our high school quiz. Here's team number one. It's Charles Herbert Flowers High School, Springdale, Maryland. It's Prince George's County, named for one of the famous Tuskegee Airmen of World War II. Here's Evan Allen. Evan?
Hi, I'm a 16-year-old junior. I'd like to thank our principal, Miss Nobles Jones, my family, and Demario for helping me study.
Thank you very much, Evan. Here's George Osei.
Hi, my name is George Osei. I'm your captain. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I would like to thank our coach, Miss Keith.
Feel like I'm on a ship. I'm your captain, yes. Thank you, George. Here's Patience Wachuku.
Hello, my name is Patience Wachuku. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank our administrator, Mr. Edwards.
Okay, and now from the It's Academic database, the questions for Flowers. Here we go, 20 points for each correct answer. Tree made, rearrange the letters in this phrase. You'll name what line that divides a circle in half and is twice the length of a radius.
Diameter.
Diameter is right. August 10th, 1921. It was on this unhappy date that Franklin D. Roosevelt was stricken with what disease that left him disabled for the rest of his life?
Polio.
Yes. E, A, U, and the blanks. All the consonants are missing from the name of what mythical creature, half man, half horse?
Pegasus.
No, I'm sorry, centaur is what we needed there. Obsidian, basalt, pumice. All three of these rocks are volcanic in origin. But which one is usually light in color and often has so many air pockets that it will float in water?
Pumice.
Pumice is right. Education is perhaps the most important function of state and local government. These words were part of what 1954 Supreme Court decision that struck down segregated education?
Brown versus Board of Education.
Good. So Flowers 190 after your part of the round. Team number two is celebrating its third year of existence, its second year on our show. Here are the young people from South County Secondary School in Lorton, Virginia. That's Fairfax County. First for South County, Kiara Small.
I'm Kiara Small. I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I'd like to thank everyone who came out to support us today.
Okay, thank you, Kiara. David Jordan.
Hi, I'm David Jordan. I'm a 17-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank my mom for helping our team over the years.
Okay, thank you, David. And Sean Brennan.
Hi, I'm Sean Brennan. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank our coach, Miss Hawthorne.
Okay, take a look at the screen now, South County, and here we see use part. Rearrange all these letters. You'll name what 19th century French scientist who developed vaccines against rabies and anthrax.
Pasteur.
Pasteur is right. New Rumley, Ohio, Fort Lincoln, North Dakota. The birthplace and the final residence of what American cavalry officer who made his last stand at the 1876 Battle of Little Bighorn?
Custer.
Custer's last stand, right. Rich and blanks. Fill in the blanks and you can get the last name of what current author who has gotten very rich indeed, writing such bestsellers as Jurassic Park.
Great, yeah.
Michael Crichton.
Michael Crichton is right. Hudson, Erickson, Magellan, of these three explorers, which one was a Viking who may have discovered North America 1,000 years ago?
Leif Erikson.
That's right. This is not peace. These prophetic words were spoken by French Marshal Foch at the signing of what peace treaty that ended the First World War and is named for a French palace?
Treaty of Versailles.
That's good. South County 210 after you're part of the round. T.C. Williams, the pride of Alexandria, is the next team up here. First for T.C., Michael Montiel.
Hi, I'm Michael Montiel. I'm a 16-year-old junior. I'd like to thank Dr. Riddle, Mrs. Ignacio, Mr. Bellis, and our cheerleaders for coming out to support us.
Okay, Michael. They're here, all right. I can hear him. Here's Anil Kenkaramath.
Hey, I'm Anil Kenkaramath. I'm a 17-year-old senior at T.C. Williams, captain of its academic team, and I'd like to thank our coach, Miss Hammond.
Okay, Anil, and here's Andrew Wise.
I'm Andrew Wise. I'm a 17-year-old junior from TC, and I'd like to thank all of our alternates.
Take a look at the screen, men. Each correct answer were 20. Prior use. Before doing anything else, rearrange these letters to name what body of water that is the largest of our Great Lakes.
Superior?
That's right. 136 East Main Street, 163 East Main. These addresses in Lancaster, Ohio, were the boyhood homes of what future Union general who burned many homes on his march through Georgia?
Sherman?
Yes. The Fellowship of the blank, blank of bright water, the name of what same circular object placed in these blanks will produce titles by J.R.R. Tolkien and Gavin Maxwell.
Ring?
Yes. Japan, Chile, Romania. If you wanted to visit the South Pole, you would have the shortest trip. If you started it in which of these countries?
Chile.
Chile is right. I am certain I was born standing at attention. This is a quote from the son of what World War II general who was elected president in 1952. Your answer?
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower's right. John Eisenhower said that. So TC 260 and the end of the round. That was very good. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, welcome back. Each of our students will receive tickets to see Sheer Madness, the hilarious whodunit where a murder is committed and the audience gets to solve the crime. Filled with improvisational humor, it's now in its 16th year at the Kennedy Center. Let's check the scores here now before we go on to the visual round. Charles Herbert Flowers in Springdale, Maryland has 190. South County, Lorton, Virginia, 210. T.C. Williams, Alexandria, 260. All visual round now. Each correct answer worth 10. 10 off for a wrong answer. Team whose light is on first has a chance. Here's number one. This Peruvian child is from Cusco, the Inca capital located at 11,000 feet above sea level. In what mountain range are South County?
Andes.
Andes is right. Rodin did not call this sculpture Two Hands, but instead gave it what name that identifies a large church, such as the famous Notre Dame in Paris? Flowers.
Cathedral.
Cathedral is right. Here you see steam rising from these hot springs, one of the many tourist attractions within what oldest U.S. national park?
Yellowstone.
TC is right. Yeah, that's right. Yellowstone. If Y has a value of 2, what is the value of X? Flowers. Your answer? 4 is the answer. I'm sorry, 10 down. The new home of the British Library was dismissed as a dim collection of brick sheds by what amateur architecture critic who is heir apparent to the British throne? Prince Charles is that man. Too late. President Rutherford B. Hayes left his stamp on American history when he withdrew federal troops from the South, thus ending what era that followed the RITC?
The Reconstruction.
That's right. The red square on this chart covers what metallic element used to control the speed of neutrons? Flowers.
Beryllium.
Beryllium is right. Nicknamed Spaghetti Junction. This interchange is part of a highway system serving what capital city of Georgia? Flowers.
Atlanta.
That's it, and there's the end of the visual round.